Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the VLOOKUP-Excel.com. So in this lecture, I'm going to show you how you can create a nice Gantt chart that shows you the Progress Gantt chart. This is a wonderful Gantt chart that you can use to clearly show what is done and what still needs to be completed. So you see here a beautiful Gantt chart. You can see the green color indicates which project is done or how far we are, and the red color indicates the progress of it. And you can see here nicely Gantt chart with all the tasks that we have, and it all comes from this place. So how can we create something like this so easily to track the progress of every project you do? Well, first of all, let's start with the basics. What we need to do is we need to make a same nice table like this. So I'm going to show you from scratch. First of all, we create to do. We have the start date, the duration, completed, incompleted. Alright, once you did that, I'm going to give it a nice color. I'm just going to use the format here and then just copy this. Next, I want to have these formats as well. And there you are. Now we're done. So now we have this nice layout. So next we want, alright, I'll give it plan a project, business trip. Oh, I'm misspelling here. Business trip, visit the manager, meeting, deliver, project, create, product, and complete prototype. So we have here a starting date. I'm going to use the starting date of, well, let's say 21 of March 2015, as you can see here. So I'm going to drag this down. It's very easy. Of course, you can give it another date of this depending on when you need to complete it. Next to duration, I'm just going to give it a few values. This can be 4 and this is 5 and 5. Completed, well, we can make the completed. I'm just going to write down here as well a few things. And then these are all 0. So once you did that, we have here the final part, and this is a formula. So that is the duration minus completed equals what is left. So once you did that, you can drag this, and you can see here it will calculate that there's still 1 day not completed yet. Alright, now we have the core information, and now we're going to focus on the Gantt chart. That is probably the more important part of this entire course. So what do? First of all, we're going to insert the bar chart, and I suggest you to always take the stacked bar. So you select this, and you can see now here there's some information which makes it very messy, and I personally do not want this information here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all. I want it all empty. Can we delete this? You can see that I cannot delete this. So what I do now is I'll just delete this, and I just click on this side, not on here, because probably if you click this, Excel will automatically take this part. So I want to make it here, so there's no information connected to that, and then we try again. You can see now we have a nice blank sheet, and that's what I want. I want it all empty, so we can start from scratch. So the first thing what I want is to put all the data files that we need. So you select data. Once you select data, you click on add. Once you have add, then you can say here start date, and this will be your series value. This is probably the most important part. You select the starting date. Okay. Once you did that, you're going to add another one because we need to have the completed and incompleted as well. So you select add, you select the completed, remove this, and then you select all of these values in the completed. Always use the completed first because completed will be green, and it needs to be stacked first, like here. Secondly, after you're done with that, you do the incompleted. So everything was incomplete. Remove the values here and select again this information here. Once you press OK, now what we want to change is we want to change the values here. This is not 1 to 7 like here, but we want these information here. So you select here, you can click on this, you can click edit. Once you click edit, you can change the axis label range, that is this. So you select all of these and click OK. Once you did that, you can click here again, OK. You're done. Now you can see the information is in here. So that's nice. Now we're done. We can remove the legend. This is not necessary here. That's too messy. So we delete this. And now we are almost done. What we need to do now is the following. We want to make it in the right order. And the right order is we want the starting date to be shown first, not as last. So you click on this axis, right click, format axis. Once you did that, you select here, categories in reverse order. Yes, that's correct. And close. Once you close this, you have the Gantt chart ready. Now what we want to do is we want to remove this. This has no real value. This should be transparent because it should start at here on the 20th of March. So this bar should be shown. So right click and then you select here no fill. Same here, you click on this, you can see all the red ones are now the completed part. The red is the completed, and this needs to be very vibrant green. So I want a strong green color because it's done. And this lime green color needs to be red because this is the incompleted part, and red stands for warning, so we know this. So that's it. Now you are almost done with your Progress Gantt chart. The only thing what you want to do now is you want to start at the beginning. This is hideous, as you can see here. This is more nicer and looks more professional. So how do we do this? Well, very easy. First of all, you need to understand that in Excel, every date has a specific code number. So we need to figure out what is the code number. Let's figure it out by clicking on 20 March, because that's the starting date. Right click, format cells, and you go to general. Now you see here a number. It stands for 42083. Remember that number, 42083. This is the number that equals to the 20th of March. So we can click here now, right click, format axis again, and then you select here, the minimum will be fixed on the number we had, 42083. This stands for the 20th of March, so we close this, and there you are. And look, now automatically it jumps back, and you can see it starts here. And maybe you wonder now, wait a minute, I don't like these kind of lines here. I want it just every week displayed. Well, no problem at all. Want to fix that as well? You select here again on the axis, right click, select format axis. Once you did that, you go to the major unit. You select here, I want the major unit to be 7. And 7 stands for 7 days. So the lines will be 7 days. Close, and you can see here beautifully it is displayed like this. And so you can see that this is a wonderful Progress Gantt chart. You can see, of course, that this is not really matching. If you see that we should already pass this. This is not dynamic. There are other tricks for that. But in this case, you have here the progress because of some things are probably not completed or are completed. This is a very useful tool to use to track your progress and even to see where you are delayed on your progress. You can see here immediately that the business trip is delayed project. And use this tool, and if you are interested in more, you can always go to my website at www.vlookup-excel.com. You will learn many different options how to create all different kind of stuff in Excel with the VLOOKUP, Gantt charts, and a lot of other things. Just check it out.